The Department of Disaster Management says it remains committed to educating the community on disaster preparedness while ensuring that elderly residents and other vulnerable groups are included in its outreach efforts. Details in this report.
This 284 Media News Update is brought to you by VI Motors Limited, a proud Napa franchise with an expert service department and reliable Toyota and Honda vehicle sales.
The Department of Disaster Management (DDM) says it continues to engage the community on preparedness methods and is ensuring that the elderly and vulnerable population are not left out. During hurricanes and disaster, support can sometimes prove difficult for those persons. Director of the DDM, Jason Penn, shared recently that they are catering for those persons, especially during this hurricane season.
With the Social Development Department, one of the things that they encourage us constantly, if we know of vulnerable persons, is to put them in the program. Right. Through those avenues, they do offer different aspects of things like what they're trying to do is maybe shoring up homes, maybe if the possibility of some type of assistance.
Yeah. Financial or otherwise.
To persons. But of course, they would need to know who they are and what the vulnerabilities are.
Yes.
So if you're registered, identify exactly where that person is, and how you can get that in.
Registered, what's available to them? So, for example, they're registered in Bellevue or whatever, and there's a disaster. Are there resources that can be mobilized to, say, transport them to a community center if they're stuck at home? Does the DDM have that or can coordinate that?
That could be coordinated.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And how would you go about doing that?
Of course, if that will come through our mechanism of the National Emergency Office. We tend to try and focus on the most vulnerable first.
Okay.
To see if they're safeguarded, it just makes it a lot more easier.
Yeah. So
to know what your needs are.
Right. So to Damien's point, the outreach to them has to be continuous and it has to be via all forms.
So for some of those folks, I'm happy to say that we capture them through the senior social program.
Okay.
Although it's called the senior social program, what you find is that it's all kinds of folks who maybe don't quite fit into the 9 to 5 ideal, right? Yeah. And they come to their community center. Actually, we're going to go visit the ones in East End tomorrow.
Okay.
But the idea is you're not having to sign up for a particular register, but you are linked into the system. You know, if you miss a Thursday, if you're there every Thursday, someone is going to notice.
Yeah, sure.
That was Information and Education Manager at the DDM, Crystal Abel, and before her, Director of Disaster Management, Jason Penn.
Across the Virgin Islands, drivers have trusted VI Motors for generations. For 60 years, we've delivered dependable transportation, expert repairs, and quality parts, all under one roof. As a proud Napa franchise, our parts department carries leading brands like PPG Paints, Magic Accessories, Top Don Diagnostics Tools, Westlake and Goodyear Tires, plus reliable LTH batteries. Everything your vehicle needs to perform at its best. Our expert service department handles maintenance, diagnostics, and repairs you can rely on. And our vehicle sales team offers trusted Toyota and Honda vehicles built for island life. We proudly serve you at 2 locations, our flagship store in Dove's Bottom, Tortola, and our location on Virgin Gorda. From parts to service to sales, we're committed to you every step of the way. VI Motors, service beyond the call, serving the Virgin Islands for 60 years.